Hey everybody, it's Alex and Spencer with Arbeit Software.
Arbeit Software, a local business.
Yes, in Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York. And we decided we're going to basically document
Our journey as a small business and give tips and insight to small businesses.
Exactly.
Welcome back. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Small Business 101 on Arbeit U.
Arbeit University.
2018's up to a great start, huh?
Wonderful.
Organization.
Yes.
General.
The importance of organization.
Yes.
Why you should do it early and do it often.
What do we got here? We have brainstorming business ideas, how to start, how do you start your business plan, should you get investors, how do you write your marketing plan, and then some sales techniques.
Oh, that's the best one, I think.
Yeah.
Work-life balance, pioneering. No interruptions today, right?
That is correct. When you're starting a small business and you're growing that business, you know, that's the easy thing to do, right? Fly by the
Shoot from the hip.
Shoot from the hip, just, you know.
Get the job done. Who cares how the sausage gets made?
Exactly. There comes a point in time when you will look back and say, wow, I really wish I was organized from the get-go.
Yeah, and when you scale up too, right? Like that's fine when it's just you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when you get to that point where you have more employees.
But that being said, looking back, if I would have spent 15 minutes of my day every day since we've ever opened the company working on organization, we'd be organized right now. And what would that 15 minutes have cost me? Nothing.
15 minutes.
So, yeah, I think as hard as it is when you're the only person to be organized because you think, well, I am the only person, why do I need to be organized? Once you bring someone on, having process in place.
Policies and procedures.
Yeah, is good.
Steps.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, depending on your business, it's going to vary what exactly this organization is. I mean, you know, just having software that helps you do that, simple software,
yeah.
Something like a CRM or marketing platform that helps you do this is, you know.
Yeah, Excel works just as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could just use Google Sheets.
Yeah.
You know, it's better than Excel because then everyone in your organization can have access to it.
And it helps make sure everyone's doing the same thing the same way, right?
Right.
Like you're not having one guy who's doing it this way and one guy doing it that way. It's uniformed and everyone's on that, which helps with your overall branding, right?
Yep.
So it's important for every aspect of your business.
Yeah, it just helps get things done. And like at the beginning, it might seem like it's a nuisance and it's something that like day one of starting this, something that would have taken you 10 minutes might take you 30 minutes, but eventually it's going to just take you 10 minutes like it used to. But now you're going to be much more organized. Someone gets hired by your company. It's easy to plug somebody into something when it's organized.
The structure's there.
Organization.
100% of your sales are done online, right?
It's all done online. So no storefront, no physical storefront.
That's incredible. So you're 100% dependent upon people finding your stuff online and buying it.
Yep. So when it comes to having a good website, a good digital presence on social media, on Google, all that is critically important. Otherwise, I wouldn't be where I am with it today.
Like no matter what the platform is, you need to know that language on the platform, right? Like people are going to respond differently on Facebook than they are on LinkedIn.
Exactly.
So knowing your audience and knowing the platform you're on is crucial.
I think it just depends on the personality type. Yeah. But I don't think it's necessarily good or bad either way.
Yeah.
You know, obviously if you stress about work all the time nonstop and you go crazy, that's bad.
I think the thing is, right, like the approach, like work happens between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Like that's where it comes into play, and those are my work hours, and then everything outside of that is no longer work.
Right.
Which is, I mean, I guess it depends on your role. It's just not realistic. Like it's like, all right, every customer no longer call me at 5:30. You know what I mean? I can't help you anymore.
Right.
But it's just, that's not a realistic approach. Like, especially if you work with people like on the East Coast and you're on the West Coast or vice versa.
Right.
We constantly get emails after hours and stuff like that. So it's, the blend is like truly in today's day and age the only way to do it, right? You having access to email. I mean, it's just a 24-hour, 7 days a week work day, and you kind of plug and play, right? Like you find times to like get other stuff done that's not work related, and you find time to get stuff done that is work related.
Yeah.
We created 7 deals and we closed 3, which is statistically higher than what we normally do. And there's a couple things. So that's the data to support that statement. But what data we don't have is what is nice is every morning at 9 a.m. the sales team came in and they started, right? So it's a great way to kick off the day. because.
So they should keep doing it every day.
Yeah, all right, every single day. So a half an hour of their day gets devoted to cold call or role playing every single day, and they love it because it's like a consistent kind of thing. So at 9 o'clock we start role playing. We know what we're doing for the day, and it helps them with objections. It gets their energy up. So it was those things in itself make it worth it. The data to support it is also good.
At Arbeit, at least, when we used to hire, we literally had zero plan. It was just
Yeah. Come on, yep, you're good.
Yep. No one had any. There was no expectation really for except for
Go do some work now.
Yep. And there was no goal. There was no. Are they on the right track? Are they above par? Are they below par right now? And it was fine, I guess. While you're smaller and but you start to realize after a few years that looking back at all the people maybe that didn't work out, that maybe you could have set them up for success.
Yeah, we could have done better to help them get to where, because we're setting the bar and they don't even know where our bar's set.
Yep, for them, and then also for the company, then then sometimes what ends up happening is you keep people longer that aren't a fit. That you should have known they weren't a fit before.
Yeah, there's signs within the first 30 days, like they didn't even meet this.
So what we started to do, maybe at the beginning of this year, so not too long ago, or I think, maybe at the end of last year, but we started a 30, 60, 90-day plan for every new hire. And I have one right here in my hand, and it's, this is for Natalie specifically, but it's got, it's pretty lengthy here. What the plan is, it's you set expectations and goals for that person over the first 30 days.
Yeah, so in 30 days you need to accomplish this, by 60 days this, and by 90 days this.
And the most important part of this is that there's like a deliverable in 30 days, like a hard, measurable.
Yeah, did you meet the requirement that was set for you?
Yeah, it can't just be some ambiguous.
I feel like you're doing a good job.
Yeah, they need to be, like a goal shouldn't be like, show great follow up or something like that. No, follow up with 200. Follow up with 20. No, it says excellent as a skill for the job description. But, yeah. But a goal should be something set. Like if you want to encourage follow up for this position.
Yeah, it needs to be attainable, right? It needs to be quantifiable.
Follow up with 90% of the people that you spoke with. That's all measurable. But it's good because it gives the company something to say. Okay, are you on the right track? Is this person doing well? Are they exceeding expectations? Are they not exceeding expectations? Do they need help? Do they need a little more? Trainings, whatever, and then it also gives the new hire.
I was gonna say it's great on both ends.
Yeah, it gives them something to be like, okay, I'm on track. I know I'm doing well, especially in a fast-paced environment like we have here. Sometimes it's like there's not always that direct feedback. It's just like someone can be like,
especially like when you first start, you want to know you're on the right track. Everyone wants to do a good job. No one comes in and says, I don't want to be good at my job.
What would be one, you kind of hinted at it a couple times, I think there, but what would be your one piece of advice that you would give to anybody who want to start their own company?
Just like Nick Walinda says, never give up. You just have to keep pounding away at it, and you're going to get told no a lot of times, and you're going to go through money that you don't have to do something, and you're not going to get people help you, and you're going to tell people, no, you can't do it. But you know what? If you believe in your heart you can do it, you can do it. You just have to fight through it all.
That's awesome.